What's up everybody, welcome back. Thank you so much for taking the time to hang out. EMT here, and in this video I want to give you two big updates. Update number one, we moved to a new space. So I haven't been posting this past week because I was moving and it was hectic and it was very draining, but we're finally moved to a new place and we're setting up the office, the recording area, so little by little we're definitely getting better. But the second thing I want to share with you, it's that thing. And this is what I think the most important accessory to accompany your action camera, the PGYTECH CapLock MantisPod Power. Let's dive in. Now for a couple of years, I've been actively collaborating with PGYTECH. They make high quality accessories not only for smartphones, but they also make accessories for action cameras and professional SLR cameras. They make backpacks and their stuff's really amazing. And I had the opportunity to reconnect with them during NAB in Las Vegas, and they went ahead and shared with me the PGYTECH CapLock MantisPod Power. And just a full disclaimer, this is not a paid advertisement. They shared their product with me, and of course I do have links, affiliate links in the description, shall you pick something up. But the opinions here are my own. They have not told me to say or not say anything, so I just want to get that out of the way. But this product, the MantisPod Power, I think is by far one of the most impressive add-ons that I didn't think I needed. And here's why. It's a really comfortable grip that has a natural angle for vlogging. So I'm actually, as soon as I'm done recording this video, I'm gonna go out for dinner, record a vlog with it, and then hopefully capture some B-roll and time lapses directly with the Insta360 One RS and the MantisPod Power. All right, y'all, so we are using the Insta360 One RS with the MantisPod Power. And this is really cool because I've been able to just use this right after dinner. We got our friends, our crew right behind us, and I can get a little bit more distance for the camera too. But then we can also switch from the Insta360 into smartphone. How cool is that? That we can stop recording right from the MantisPod while I'm charging, and then I switch from this one, hot swap. I don't know, I'm rambling, let's go. The PGYTECH CapLock MantisPod Power will set you back $69.95, which I think it's an aggressive price for everything that it can do. It includes the MantisPod Power, remote control, action camera adapter, 1/4-inch mount adapter, L-shape wrench, and a safety lanyard. What makes this grip very special is the ability for it to have its own legs, and it acts as a tabletop tripod. Besides being an awesome grip and a tripod, it does have the ability to engage in what they call Mantis Mode. And it has this awesome little extra piece that allows you to leverage the Mantis Mode. And I think this is very useful for creators that are running and gunning like myself, using smartphones or action cameras on the go. And this is actually motivating me a lot more to use just my action camera with the Mantis Mode, heck, or even the phone. But the fact that I can mount this in a myriad different situation, whether there's a piece of glass, a railing, or just use it as a tabletop tripod, it's very clutch. But Mantis Mode, I'm very impressed so far with how easy it is, and now I'm starting to think on all these different scenarios or environments that I typically frequent to film, and now I have an additional possibility as far as placing my camera, which is very exciting. You have handle mode, which is very useful for vlogging, whether you're using your phone or an action camera like the Insta360 One RS. It just makes it easier than ever. It has that natural angle, so you don't really have to worry about funneling around or adjusting your phone. Tripod mode, great for tables, great for placing your camera on the floor or anywhere else. It's a very sturdy setup, and just the ability to just gather everything and just bring it up. So if this tripod is sitting on a table, the fact that you can just simply grab the tripod, collapse the legs, and keep going real quick, real easy. You don't have to turn screws, you don't have to do anything, and it does have some really nice resistance there, so it does feel good in the hand. Also, you have the option of using the Breifcase mode, which is fundamentally an underslung capability, so you can just grab it upside down and get low to the ground, get those steps, get those pets, get all those shots that are low to the ground. You can use this upside down, and because you do have an articulation that can easily be adjusted, you can get a sharper angle or not so much. So this is very, very versatile. Not only articulation from back left to right, but when we undo the screw, we do have the ability to go in portrait orientation if you specifically want to shoot anything in portrait orientation. Very, very useful for smartphones with an adapter. And it just straight up unlocking a lot of functionalities that with a regular tripod, sure, you could totally use a regular handheld tripod and just get the bare minimum and bare basics. But with the MantisPod Power, you also have a 5,000 milliamp hour battery that you can leverage to charge your camera on the go if you're running low. And I think this is the reason why this is a must for content creations using action cameras like GoPros, like Insta360, but also smartphones. This thing can charge pretty much anything, 5,000 milliamp hours. Take a moment to really think how long it'll take to capture a time lapse in 4K or even higher resolutions with these cameras like 5.7K or even the X4 that can shoot at 8K. Think of how long it'll take you to capture those videos. And then, let alone, let's say you're recording for an entire day, the fact that this tripod can also be your handle, can also be your battery, I think it's clutch. We're now eliminating things from our backpack and just combining them into one. So now instead of having a battery backup and a tripod and a camera, I just have two things, my camera and the MantisPod Power. Very impressive. But to go even further, the MantisPod Power has a built-in remote control that allows you to control your shutter on cameras like GoPros, Insta360, and smartphones. This is removable. So if you're actually using your device in the Mantis position, for example, and hanging on a fence, you can actually stop recording and control some of your cameras with this remote. And I think this is super clutch, especially if you're filming solo. Now, the other feature that I wanted to highlight, and one of the many reasons why I'm very impressed with this design, is what PGYTECH calls their Caplock System. And this is their take on a quick release system. And it's super easy, and now I want this on all the stuff that I own. Now, when you attach the included Caplock action camera mount into the MantisPod, it just simply clicks. And there's a little button on the side that allows you to release. So if you have multiple attachments on the Caplock system, you can hot swap in between your smartphone, your action cameras, you name it, and charge them on the fly as you're using MantisPod to pretty much do everything that you need as far as content creation. So satisfying. On the side, you do have the option to lock it. So if you don't want this button to be accidentally pressed and want your camera to go flying out, you do have a locking mechanism over here that allows you to pretty much put it in lock position. So that way you can't really press this button. So it's a very, very clever design. I am super impressed. The whole thing charges via USB Type-C. And once again, 5,000 milliamp hour battery that allows you to extend your recording. It's a tripod, it's a handle, multiple positions. You can do handle mode, you can do briefcase mode. You put it on a tripod, or you can use a Mantis position on the side and start recording and pretty much hanging this tripod on different fences and different areas. Bravo, PGYTECH. Thank you so much for sharing this product with me. for the days that I've been using it to capture B-roll content on the Insta360 One RS and my smartphone, I've actually been blown away because a lot of new ideas have come to my mind on places that I frequent. And this allows me to capture completely different dynamic angles, hang this on golf carts, hang this on fences, and it's very discreet. It doesn't speak filmmaker. I don't have to carry something heavy, but all my necessities from a filmmaking standpoint with my smartphone, my crop cameras and my action cameras, are being taken care of with just a small accessory. So very excited for this. But I want to know what you think. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below. If you have any questions or suggestions, drop them down there so we can continue to create relevant content for you. If you enjoyed the video, give it a thumbs up and consider subscribing down below. All the links to the amazing PGYTECH products like the MantisPod Power are down in the description. And as always, thank you so much for sharing your time with me. I'll catch you on the next one.